All
right, here comes Crazy Hair Boy. Look at that. Beautiful from Cram.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you got to make up your hair game if you're going to
do.
try and get to that level. I mean, you're looking pretty schmick, but not that level.
No.
Revenge here, the sniper, we spoke about him previously, earlier on before. He's been pretty well. And Aldrin Paul as well as the last player, the third attacker for the Pacific.Macta team. Pac-Mac.
Pac-Mac, indeed. There they are on your screen. And having a look at the beautiful arena right now, all the lights going crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting to be here, actually, in a real stadium.
Yeah.
For esports.
Yeah, it is. It's blow my mind. It's Yanhee Stadium here in Guangzhou, and yeah, it's starting to fill up a little bit. And the crowd were pretty vocal in the last map, so it'll be interesting to see them going as well. And a big hello there to Bayo, sitting on the end there.
Zik in the background, looking like he's having a bit of a giggle.
Yep.
We'll move on towards him. They seem very comfortable with how things are going.
Something's going on. Something is obviously hilarious for Zik there as well. So
next up, we have Cram.
How's the hair game today in particular? It looks strong.
Yeah, it does look pretty strong.
Yeah, that's good. You're gonna have to grow it a bit longer if you want to get to his level. Yeah, Revenge as well.
Revenge with the thumbs up.
Good as well, actually. That's good. It's not as crazy, but
yeah,
got a good head of hair on it. And finally, of course, Aldrin Hall, the quiet achiever potentially of this group.
He seems a little bit nervous, I think, compared to the rest of them.
That's pretty fair, I would say. So that is your Pacific.Macta lineup as well. And what about?
Look, did you see that? It says win.
It does. Yeah, win. Love it. What about the admin in the back there? How's his hair game?
I didn't even see.
Oh, okay. Look, there it is on the left. Strong. It's got the bun going. Huh? You a fan of the bun? You gonna grow a man bun?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
All right, and of course, we're going to now meet for the first time on stage a team Groovy Gaming. And first up is Yampy, one of the attackers.
Yampy Stampy? You reckon he's going to stamp all over Pacific.Macta?
Santiago Stampy Yampy, perhaps? Felix. Yeah, Felix.
That is Felix.
Not
I wonder why they all have their names in capital letters. Is that just a Latin American thing?
Potentially. Well, not all of them, because the last two players we'll see, this is Joni, the backup. Neo here. So he's that's not his name in capital letters. His name's Daniel.
No, I mean their ID name.
Yeah.
Neo.
Oh, well, that was their first names as well. But Felix, it wasn't. Joni as well.
Flitch.
Anyway, Flitch, backup player as well. That's interesting because Neo puts himself down as a backup / sniper. Joni, of course, the backup as well. And Flitch playing backup as well. So you really only got, on paper, 2 attackers, 3 backuppers.
Yeah, but I think from one thing that I've learned across these last couple of days is that the backups can still frag. I think X-Famous X is listed technically as a backup for Carbon, and he was going pretty ham in a couple of games previously. So I mean, what's on paper doesn't necessarily translate to what actually happens in game.
Yeah, and that's always even in matchup-wise, looking at the two teams as well. We've spoken about Groovy Gaming going in as an underdog in this scenario, but that's only on paper. I mean, really, they've managed to win the national finals over there twice. They made the quarterfinals last year. They certainly have the ability to do something at this tournament, some damage. It's just whether or not they're able to do as much damage as they need to against Pacific.Macta.
This guy's looking pretty comfortable, giving us the thumbs up and all that sort of thing as well. So
cool logo as well. I like their jerseys. Hey, all right, and that is the Groovy Gaming team.
No win on the side of their boots, so is that
the writing is on the wall?
A bit of a foreshadow, or?
Huh? You like that one?
I did like that one.
Yeah. All right.
You don't have to pat yourself on the back, though.
Come on, that was a good one. All right. The map. This will be an interesting one to see. And we're going on to Mexico again. So we saw this last map on the A stage. And this area right here that we've just gone through there has been sort of super important here, this mid area.
But I guess the issue for them here is that they've only got that one player over on B. So if Pacific.Macta charge over there, get the one entry onto the B bomb site, it's going to be a 3 versus 3 retake, which is still not a reasonably favourable situation there for Groovy Gaming.
Yeah, but the rotate's pretty quick though. Fletch will be able to get in there pretty well if he needs to, or move across to that side if he needs to. 57 seconds left on the clock. It does look like they want to sneak up onto this B bomb site through mid here. Zyke's close with the C4. Yampy taking down Bayo. Felix playing on the B side. He's going to get some action shortly, I feel.
Yeah, look, this is now a pretty much impossible situation here for Pacific.Macta, and really their hopes resting on the shoulders here of Revenge. He's got his sniper rifle, but not a whole lot of HP to really work with, and he's got to go up against 4. Might be able to catch Yampy off guard here, who was looking in the wrong direction. Bayo is going to be the next one to go for him, but in fact, it will be Neo to close that one out, and it's one apiece now in terms of the round scores.
Yeah, and that's what Groovy Game needed, just to settle a little bit in within this half, not to get caught up in it and too overwhelmed by Pacific.Macta early on. So good to see them fight back, even up the scoreline early on. But the first kill this time goes in the way of Neo, so Groovy Gaming starting positively again in this round. They've taken down Revenge. Here's the sniper. There's no more snipers on the side, on either side now. It's rifles only. And it looks like a lot of mid presence at this point from Groovy Gaming.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. They actually seem to be putting a lot of a premium on that mid area. They push in there, get that one frag, and then fall back towards the bomb sites. And it seems to be working out okay for them, at least last round and this round, where they've managed to find that one frag and then get out alive and defend the bomb sites from there.
Yeah, and that's a good strategy. Get the kill, get the numbers advantage, and then use them later on inside more defensive positions there. So we can see 2 on each side at this point at the moment. And this looks like Pacific.Macta want to sneak into this mid area here. And they want to see if they can get across to B at this point here. But they're still got to get the bomb across as well as C4 if they're able to do that.
Yeah, and the crucial thing here now for Pacific.Macta is they need to find the next frag of this game. If the next frag goes to Groovy Gaming, the round is pretty much over from that point.
Yes, that's absolutely true. And we can see a trade in the frag, and it has happened. Felix taken down with a nice shot, AK-47 headshot onto Zyke. And now really 55 seconds left on the clock. Pacific.Macta still trying to find a way into this A bomb site, but there's 2 waiting. One by the forklift, one in the boxes on the site itself. Cram moving towards B. He takes out Neo. That's good. That's going to open up for him. Aldrin Paul takes a whole bunch of damage though. 40 seconds left. They still need to make a decision of where they're going to go. They're in no man's land at this point.
Yeah, this is still a really tough sort of a situation here for Pacific.Macta. They don't have a whole lot of control over either of the bomb sites. Bayo has found himself in a relatively all-right position, but I have a sneaking suspicion that Groovy Gaming are aware that he's over there somewhere. Felix just trying to pop around here on the B bomb site as we see a couple of quick kills go over to Pacific.Macta. Bayo finding a double kill. This could be it. Aldrin Paul closing out that one, and Pacific.Macta finding a round from nowhere.
Yeah, it really just came out of nowhere in that one. Bayo is hanging around in that mid area, is able to get the people on the rotate, and then some really good attacking frags coming into that B bomb site as well. So picking up the second round there in a scenario they probably shouldn't have won that is going to hurt the confidence of Groovy Gaming.
Yeah, Revenge going to go for a shot down there towards the A bomb site, but doesn't manage to land it, and he's going to now have to rotate across. I think, you know, he probably should have really hit that shot there. I think it wasn't a particularly difficult one and really would have opened up the round there for Pacific.Macta.
Yeah, he lined up a different angle there. We see 3 quick kills in mid. This is not good for Groovy Gaming whatsoever, and it's going to be a rush in the A set. Aldrin Paul's picked up a triple here. Mission success for Pacific.Macta, picking up their 3rd round there. And again, really just a case of the frags just being, the shots being hit by that team there.
I got to say, it seems like the Chinese crowd is getting a little bit behind Pacific.Macta here.
Yeah, I guess they're going for the regional success rather than international, maybe, I guess.
Anyway, another couple of quick frags going there over to Pacific.Macta. Aldrin Paul finding his 2nd double kill here, and goes down eventually there to Yampy, but he did his job. Cram is going to be able to finish off Felix there as well. Only one player left here, it's Yampy. And he is going to be in a bit of trouble. He does spot out one, takes that one down, but really I think the take-home from that is that now Pacific.Macta know exactly where he is in a 3 versus 1. He's got no HP and no hope.
Yes, no hope indeed. The headshot coming from Zyke there as well. So Pacific.Macta now looking suspiciously. This is a very strong performance. 4 rounds on Mexico on the attacking side is pretty brutal as it is. So Groovy Gaming are going to have to make sure they don't go on tilt too hard. And again, it's a quick trade of frags in mid.
I've got to say, Aldrin Paul doing a ton
On a hit though.
And Bio needs to be the one to pick up the majority of the frags here because he's the healthier of the two. On the same token, Yampi is going to need to take most of the fire for Groovy Gaming. They need to, I guess, get the higher health player in the more exposed position and then have the lower health player sort of on the flank so that he can pick off and maybe perhaps trade.
Yeah, but it's in this case for Pacific.Macta, it's the opposite of what's happening as well. Aldrin Paul now sneaking across the B bomb site. They're going to get this bomb down there. Bayo's in a really good position here. He can get easy kills on the rotate if they come through this area from A to B.
Yeah, and I mean, now the pressure is back onto Groovy Gaming. They looked like they might be in a decent position in that 2-on-2, but now that Pacific.Macta have managed to get that bomb down, it's going to make things tenfold more difficult for Groovy Gaming here. And Bio, he's in a great position as well. Finds one, does get traded out there, and it is, though, going to be Aldrin Paul to close it out on a sliver of HP. But really, at the end of the day, they won the round, and that's what matters.
Yeah, so it was a really good play off the positioning between two players there. So the focus was into the bomb site from Groovy Gaming. They're looking into there, trying to pick up.
Bring it back to something like a 6-6 result. They're still going to be on the side, which is, I guess, at a disadvantage, and Pacific.Macta will just be feeling extremely comfortable with the situation with that they are in.
Yes, that's 100% true. So we can see nobody on B side at all at this point. So a lot of focus on mid and A for both teams. No real battle going on there. Great grenade coming in on the Crown there. He took a lot of damage from that one. 6-2, favour of Pacific.Macta is the scoreline. Felix picking up the first frag in this round, a minute 17 left on the clock.
Yeah, it looks like Pacific.Macta going to head through this middle area, but Felix finding another kill onto Zik, and a couple of quick frags going across the board, but Neo is going to find the double kill, and this is looking like a round here for Groovy Gaming, which they so dearly needed it. But, I mean, I feel like it's probably too little too late at this stage.
Yeah, I suspect you might be true there, and the flashbang comes in. Bayo picking up no kills there, just the damage onto the opponent there before getting done through. So really, I mean, this half, it's been the story of Pacific.Macta. Offensive side, 6 rounds. They're not showing a lot of joy in their faces. I think this is more routine for them.
Yeah.
They probably felt like they were going to be able to execute onto these guys this sort of scoreline, and they're going to be pretty happy, even if they've still got the game faces showing.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Looks like Groovy Gaming perhaps just a little bit nervous off the back of that one. I mean, I can definitely understand the why they would be feeling it like that. But now we're going to swap the sides. Pacific.Macta going to be on the defensive side, the favoured side here, and they do already have a round advantage.
Yes, 6-3 up at the start of this second half. Plenty of time left on the clock for this first round. Mid-battle is yet to come, although it is imminent. But looking over here on the overlay, we can see the focus more towards mid/B, which is interesting here.
Yeah, Groovy Gaming going up through the little alley stairway, I guess, towards the A bomb site, heading 2 people over there, which is not something we typically see on this map.
One of them's dropped off now, actually. He's through there. So this is fairly default for this map.
Yeah, it seems pretty standard. Felix here going to try and peek around into that side and try and get some damage across, but he's going to be spammed away by that grenade. He's going to come back for some more, though. It's across.
No damage taken. He's putting some pressure on there. It's inferred pressure as well. I think that one might be there. It might change how the defensive side are holding. And here comes some smoke, some flashes into the mid area. This is where they're taking it. There's nobody in this area immediately. Pre-firing there is Flitch. They're moving back towards now. They've got this area. Now they've got to decide what they want to do, which side they want to attack on. They don't have a lot of information to base this decision on, though. 58 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to do something in the next 15 to 20 seconds.
Yeah, they are going to start to get those grenades flying across the wall there, and now Bayo, he's going to be under a bit of pressure. 1 kill apiece going across the board. Now Bayo, he really needs to do something, but he is starting to fall back here, and that's interesting to me. He could have perhaps peeked around and grabbed a couple of kills, but deciding to play the safe game and falling back towards the bomb site. Once again, Groovy not really getting too much map control off that, and still not really in onto a bomb site. Revenge is just going to find 1 frag there onto Groovy. They need to move quickly. Now only 27 seconds on the board and already a player disadvantage. Things going to get very difficult for them heading further and further into this round, as we see Bayo picking up 1. Gets traded out by Johnny, but Revenge there for the backup as well. He's going to take down Flitch. It's a 1 versus 3 here for Johnny, and 10 seconds left. I don't see him being able to do this at all.
No, he's played himself out of the round here. They know where he is as well. They're unable to get the kill there. 1 versus 3 still is a thing. 2, 1, and time is up for a mission failed, Joni. And his reward, a knife to the dome, apparently. 7-3 now. Pacific.Macta look well and truly in control of this scenario here, this match. It looks like they're going to be progressing in this tournament a little bit further as well.
Yeah, and Revenge already having taken down Yampy, and as I say, that picks up Neo as well. So 2 quick frags here in the favour of Pacific.Macta, making this round very heavily sided towards the defensive team.
Flitch picking up a kill on Zyke. He was pushing a little exposed there on the A stairs. Bayo is trying to hold mid from the B end of mid. Just spamming through, putting a little bit of pressure back on Pacific.Macta. Revenge picking up his 3rd. He's killed everybody thus far for his team. Joni picking up Bayo now. Revenge still on this A side. Hasn't quite decided where they're going to go yet. It's 2 versus 3. 3 in favour of Pacific.Macta. 1 minute 38 left on the clock. Plenty of time for them to figure out what they want to do still, but they don't want to leave it as late as they did last round.
Flitch almost ready to peek around the corner, and he does go for it. Johnny as well is going to spot out Aldrin and Paul. Flitch gets 1 kill, but Johnny is going down in the meanwhile there. Revenge now looking for his 4th, and he does pick that one up. So really, for me, this half has been all the Revenge show. Yes,
certainly. He wasn't able to get a lot done in the first half with that sniper, but in that round he certainly made up for it. When you win a round basically off your own back, it was 4K, not quite the ace, but the 4. It's certainly a very strong performance here as well.
Revenge going to be holding a different angle this time, and Flitch might be about to peek into his crosshair, so perhaps we'll see some fireworks relatively shortly. Flitch, not sure whether he wants to go up here or not, because you can see that spam coming across for Zik. I feel like that might be a bit of a bait for Zik there.
Yeah.
He's trying to bait Flitch there to jump out and try and pre-fire that corner, and unknowing that, I guess, that Revenge is sitting there watching that angle as well.
You got a bit of a bait play in the mid here. Cram on the close right as you come into mid from the defense, sorry, the attacking side. And then you've got another player sitting up behind him. So in it comes here now. They're pushing up. Battle comes through Bayo and Cram versus Yampy in mid. Felix getting the first kill on Bayo. Cram gets one. Can he get a second? No. Revenge picking up Neo as well. All right, 3 versus 3.
It is indeed 3 versus 3, but the important player here for Pacific.Macta is Revenge, and he is still alive on this A bomb site. Groovy appear to be heading towards that direction as well. One player going up the staircase, the other two still hanging around in mid. And now it's going to be onto Yampy, I think, who will need to get the entry frag onto this this A bomb site.
I would certainly agree here. Yampy is going to come into the crosshairs of 2 players potentially as well. Still very quiet at this stage. Looks like they're going to come into A right now.
Well, Revenge knows exactly where one of the players is. He peeks around, misses the shot though. That's very uncharacteristic, and Yampy will punish him for it, as we do see Zik trading back, but Johnny is going to take him down. Johnny takes down Aldrin Paul, but Zik with a 3K to close out the round there for Pacific.Macta, and well, what do you know?
I believe they're going to rename the bomb site A to Zyke. That was an insane play by Zyke there. It just... The triple K in a scenario, they probably should have only gotten 1 and maybe 2. Just playing the cover off there at the forklift area. Great play by him overall. 9-3 now. Pacific.Macta in the box seat to go through, to progress through in this tournament.
Oh, Revenge, he's going to hit the shot there onto Flitch. He's been waiting for that all game. He finds a double kill. Aldrin Paul, in the meanwhile, has taken down Johnny there, and this is starting to look like a foregone conclusion, but as I say that, 2 quick kills going over to Groovy Gaming. There might yet be life here in Felix and Neo. Well, never mind, Bayo taking down Felix there, and Neo now on a very low amount of HP, 16 in fact, is going to have to take down 3 players if he wants to stay in the round, and that is not going to happen as we see Revenge taking him down. Fitting, I think, that Revenge should find the final frag of that game.
Yeah, he had a great defensive half there in the second place. Really strong with the sniper. We saw a couple of great frags in that final round as well to back up his performance. So really what we expected, I guess, perhaps a little more brutal though.
Yeah, I mean, what did I say? I think I said 10-5, 10-6, so that was 10-3 from memory. So
yeah, but also the fact that they only got 3 rounds in total after starting on the defensive side.
Yeah,
not really what they were after, I suspect.
No, it certainly wasn't. Well, I guess Pacific.Macta, they were the strongest side on the day, and I think they deserved to go through here. But you know, looking like a pretty strong team going towards the later stage of this tournament. I can see them coming in the top 4 quite easily here.
Yeah, I certainly agree with what you have to say there as well. And of course, this is going to delight their big fan presence online as well. Pacific.Macta have got a very strong following from the Philippines as well. So I guess they'll be all pretty happy with what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, Pacific.Macta, as you say, have that big fan following. I think it seems the Philippines have a huge passion for their esports teams.
Yeah, well, it's good to see. It's really good to see you get behind your country's representatives. 10-3. That's quite a defeat in the end.
So Groovy Gaming in the end, 10-3 and 10-2. Not a very good scorecard if you're looking at that from a Groovy Gaming perspective.
No, probably a little bit disappointed with how their tournament's gone, but I imagine still they have quite a lot of fun here in China.